Earphones that dance with your music. Welcome to the shine. So these earphones are currently on Kickstarter. They'll be released in January 2016, and you can get them for $59 if you're an early backer. To begin with, they look rather nice. They're a little bit unusual in shape, plastic in build quality, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It means they're lightweight and pretty solid. They actually feel nice in the hand, and they actually fit nice in your ears. Trying them on makes you realize that not only do they look nice, but they're rather comfortable, and they isolate more noise than I was expecting. Even if you're using these for running, they make practically zero cable noise, and there's very little jiggling around the place. The 4 buttons on top allow you to turn the earphones on and off, adjust the actual volume, and change the color of the lights. So a noticeable omission is actually the ability to skip tracks just from the earphones themselves. You will have to turn your phone on to do that. Putting these earphones in and turning them on to begin with, I was slightly taken aback. I was really impressed with the type of sound you can actually get for this price. It's actually got a good amount of transparency. It sounds rather neutral most of the time, kind of how the artist would have intended it, but then there's this sort of added booming at the lower end, so you get that powerful bass, but at the same time no real distortion in the rest of the sound signature. It's a very pleasant listening experience, and I really enjoy it. What's nice is that sibilance is very low here, that kind of hiss you might get if someone hits a snare drum, which happens in a lot of earphones around this price point. The soundstage though is quite compressed. It does sound like it's all coming from one direction, rather than perhaps more space between each instrument. So moving on to the actual lights of the earphones, which, from at least the marketing that I've seen, seems to be their main selling point. To be honest, I wasn't that impressed. While you can switch between 24 colors, you can actually change modes so it gently pulses or it bounces to the music. It's just, I cannot see the point in actually using it. It seems like just a really pointless feature to me. When you wear the earphones, you can't see the band. If you're wearing them at night, you'll just get these pulsing lights which disturbs you, and during the day, the light isn't really bright enough to see, so I just can't understand the actual benefit of it. Having said that, even without the lights, this is actually a very good value proposition. They sound great, they're comfortable, they stay in place, and they isolate reasonably well. They've got roughly 7 hours of battery life, and there'll even be an app to help you control them when it's released. So in conclusion, this is actually a really good pair of earphones. The lights are a bit funky, but actually, on balance, I would definitely recommend them. Thanks for watching, I'm Mr. Who's the Boss, and this is Insanely Cool Tech.